Patrick, could you say something about the relationship between East and West?
Yes, the Eastern path originally was about trying to return to the primal union of consciousness with the divine father and mother principle. Yoga is really about this path of return, about ascending through various levels, through meditational techniques, to attain this reunion. Yoga has many branches. The hatha yoga, the asanas, the postures, are really rather like musical instruments that when their particular positions are held, there are certain sounds, which are certain modes of wisdom and consciousness, become available. It's almost like certain shapes will draw in certain modes of wisdom. And of course this is connected also with the breathing techniques. The body is attuned because in the whole concept of the fall, the body falls out of alignment and attunement with the music of the spheres. And many of the asanas are about reconnecting, retuning the strings of the instrument so that it starts to sound again with the wisdom, the primal wisdom. Now you could say most of the Eastern techniques are what I call non-historical spirituality, in that what they do is they enable the human beings that engage in them to ascend into the particular higher levels of the world entity that exist at that particular time, so that you, like the Buddha attained nirvana, he reached the highest possible condition that could be reached at the time of a human being. That is what one could call non-historical spirituality. That is what I call vertical spirituality only. After the incarnation of the solar logos, it became possible to bring in in a sense, the horizontal, the bringing in historical spirituality, that is to say, connected with time and evolution. It wasn't just a matter of reconnecting with what is above. It was also going forwards into the future and perceiving the possible transformations that could take place in the future. So that we are, after the incarnation, there is now a path of ascent through many possible incarnations. There are many future states that we haven't yet attained, that we cannot yet attain. But through our meditation, through the meditations that we can now develop, they can become world forces of evolution. Meditation will eventually enter into a relationship with the elemental forces of nature and become itself a force of nature. Rudolf Steiner speaks about the moral ether, and this is what that is. It's a new etheric force formed by the meditations of human beings who become the bridge between the elemental world and the gods. And the gods, the creator gods, the first offspring of the creator gods were the elemental beings of nature, which of course modern science and the modern materialistic mindset dismisses as mere superstition of the past, when in fact that's completely wrong. They are real existent beings which had to go into a kind of withdrawal so humanity could develop their intellect. They had to have this isolation to develop this kind of seed of the intellect. But now that seed has got to be planted again into the great mother forces of the elementals and the great father forces of the creator beings. And this will bring about a reawakening of the true purpose of the human being, the true nature of the full spectrum of what a human being can be. Or, interestingly enough, shown in the ancient Indian mysteries by Krishna to Arjuna. When Krishna reveals his true nature to Arjuna, what he's really revealing is the true potential of the human being, which of course is the battle which we are waging now, the battle for that to be acknowledged. So that can take place. The danger of materialism is that it will try to damage and make impossible the realization of true humanity as a citizen of the cosmos.
Thank you.